everyone, today I am going to teach you how to do oil impasto painting. It is actually with oil pastels, which is really cool technique that my mom made. So you will be needing Sakura Expressionist oil pastels. It looks like this, you can buy it from somewhere. It's going to be there though, like a stationery shop. Actually in Amazon we brought it. And we also need some paper stump. It's used for blending the colors together if you don't like using your finger, and it consumes less time with this. And this is a scratcher. We will be needing it if you do any mistakes. You can just scratch off the oil. So first we will be needing white, which is right here. White. Specifically it is it doesn't say white, it's in different language. And we will be needing cobalt blue, not any other blue, only cobalt blue. And Prussian blue if you want extra, but I'll just show you how to put Prussian blue later. So first you will be needing to draw the horizon. The horizon is like the middle of the thing. You have to put it a little bit near to the half. So you have to make, how do you describe this? You have to find out the half of it and go a little bit up of it. So right here is where we're going to do the horizon. Actually here, because it's too high. So we need to go a straight line, which is going to represent the middle. Here is going to be the grass area and here is going to be the sky area. So first we'll be needing to keep the white everywhere. So if you want to blend it, this is why. And there's actually a technique where if it's not blending, you can do something with the white, which is already, you guys guessed it. So I need to keep it in the T shape. It should be an upside down T. So like this, and then it should be like this. And then on the outside you can keep it a little bit less, but you need a lot of white to do that. But why I am keeping less on the outside is because there's going to be like a dark cobalt blue, and the dark cobalt blue, you're actually applying a bit pressure to it, so it doesn't need to be blended that much. So here is our base thing, and you can go down a bit and you can see that texture. So you can see where you put white and where you didn't. Actually, you have to fill everything with white, but the T shape should be very highlighted. As you can see, the T shape is almost grey. So that's when you know that you applied it in the T shape. As you can see, if you guys can see it, there's actually a texture here where you can see a T, which is what I can see here. No, actually I cannot, but you get the idea. So we have to take the cobalt blue. This is my cobalt blue. I got it from Expressionist, as I told before, this thing. So you will be needing to just apply it like this. You can apply in the X shape to have a sky-ish texture. It's really fun to do, just so you know. So you just need to, as you go down, you just need to be like lighter and lighter. So then we need to go up, down. The corners are the only things that are dark. That's it. So like this. As you can see, there's a shade. I can see the gradient. This is dark and it's like a screen. It's shaped so well. Not trying to brag or anything. You guys are maybe going to do the same thing. So yeah. Yes. Now let's just do it lightly here, because this is in the middle, and in the middle it should be very light. And if you see these holes or something, that's natural because we have to blend it with the paper stump, which is this. You can actually use any paper stump, but this is number 3, which is what we are using. So this looks a bit uneven, so I need to just equal it out. Just by doing this and this. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Then, you can see this is not in symmetry. So you need to just do it like this. Now you can see it's actually kind of in symmetry. And you need to, and by the way, for those who are asking, you need to blend the white as well. So if you can see the white that has nothing on it, you still have to blend it so that it has like a texture on it. So then, now we have our cobalt blue. We take our paper stump. Oh god, my hand is really dirty. So we take the paper stump and we have to blend it in excess. You can actually take your time and you can do like this, the whole thing, and then after that you have to come back like this. But you're gonna have to turn the paper and do like that. So then you're going to have to do this, and in the bottom there's smaller excess, and as you go up there'll be bigger excess. So you need to remember that for a texture thing. And if you want to know that actually texture is actually the secret to everything. So if you put a glass texture like this on the sky, oh look, the grass is flying, someone is going to say. Very bad texture, someone else is going to say. And say boo, some other person is going to say. So we better not do that. And actually, some sides you can't blend them in one side of the X, and don't worry because you can blend it like this. But first I'm doing this side of the X. You're going to have to apply a bit pressure because this is only a paper stump, guys. This is only like 50 rupees or something. For dollars, I think it's like few cents. If you're watching this in America. Or if you're in Europe, I don't know. I just like dollars. Okay. We're blending it, guys. We're blending it. As you can see, I am blending it, and I'll be needing to do this and that and a little bit of this, and make sure to circle on the abrupt places. If you don't know what abrupt means, like if you're a kid and doesn't know, and your mom wants to do it, actually your mom knows the meaning of abrupt. But actually, abrupt means like it's just a stopping point with no smooth ending. And the water also, which is what I'm going to show after some time in this painting lesson. Oh god, that's a lot of comments. So the water also doesn't need abrupt things. Actually, it doesn't. It should not have. It should not. It doesn't not. Wait, what am I even saying? So it should not have abrupt things, and if it has abrupt things, it won't be the right texture. So you need to merge it real good. So now I'm going this side. Oh, I actually forgot about the small X and big X. So as I'm going up, I have big X's. Now I need to blend this side. As you can see, it's not blending right. So you have to apply some white. You just have to apply the white in a texture so that it blends more in that direction. And then you have to pull it like this. As you can see now, it's blending. It's a very nice technique. Actually, I think many artists use it. I actually have no idea. This is what my mom told. That you have to put white and all that. Yes, good. So now this is the abrupt place. So I think we have to put white there. Actually, you do have to put white there. So you can blend it. And now it's not abrupt, as you can see. You have to scratch some paint and put some paint. And scratch some paint and put some paint. As you can see, that's also my own technique. I don't think it really works though. So now I just need to delete the white parts. I actually thought this was a pastel for a second, and I'm like, and then I realized it's a paper stump for blending the white off. So I actually need to do like this. To apply the older color which is on the stump, I need to twist and turn it to find the biggest combination. And you need to really kill the white. So you add more white. Actually that makes no sense, but yeah, you have to. Actually white can also blend it. I'm not going to do that hard because the pastel is going to waste it. As you can see, if I don't do it hard also it comes. Look at this. So then, yes, good. Yes, very good. Very, very good. You would. Now I have to blend it some more. I love blending so much, so satisfying. It's going to be on top 10 satisfying videos. And then the channel name is going to try not to get satisfied. I really don't like those channels. So then, we actually need to scratch this off. If we can. No, we can't. Okay. So now, we have a basic sky. This is the sky, everyone. Best I can do at least. This looks good, yeah. This is the sky, everyone. You can pause the video to take a look at it. So then, now you have to do the water border. If you don't know what the water border is, you actually have to, what's that? You have to make a squiggly line. You don't need to copy my squiggly line thing because you can make a different painting. This is just a tutorial on how to make that painting on my mom's channel. So then, you're going to have to do this and then this. You're going to have to do, not you don't have to do, but this is how you do it if you want to copy this painting. So there is our first line, and our second line is like this. So here will be the space of the grass. If you don't know which grass I'm talking about, you'll be seeing this grass. So here's the grass space. Just avoid this thing, we're going to scratch it off. I can't scratch it. Mayday! Mayday! So guys, now you did the water border, you're going to have to do the water now. The water, you will be needing this cobalt blue again and white. So these two things are best friends. Same in this and this. And you don't need any more colors if you guys are wondering. So you'll need to be applying white in actually a full form, not like a T or anything. In other paintings, I can show you with a full water basis. Full water everywhere. That means you can just make a T shape. And I'm talking about the right side up T, not the upside down, which is on the sky. So now I'm going to look under it and see the parts where I didn't do it. So yeah, I created it now. I made the white, and you're going to have to pull it out from, okay, you have to pull it out and wait. You have to bring it out and pull it in. Yeah. So, oh god. Okay. Pull it out and bring it in. As you can see, this is not an abrupt thing, which is really good for your paintings. Because if everything is abrupt, then nobody is going to call it a painting. Because sometimes kids' drawings, they are really abrupt on some parts. And that's what people are going to think if you want to draw this thing and you want to impress your friends. You're going to have it make it look realistic. So then you need to do this, and then you have to do this. Same thing on the other side though. And this thing is a border, so you can't go over it. Just try not to. It's fine if you do, because the thing will cover this water. So then there. So this is our water thing. Nothing actually. It's our water, but it's not done yet because we need to do this. And this is for blending it only in horizontal way. As I told, like the textures, Okay, if you do it like this, it's gonna be like the grasses in the water. That also is very beautiful, but not in a really grasses in the water way. So guys, actually we changed our direction because the glare was coming on the painting and nobody could see it. And this is how the painting was. So you have to put like this for the people who didn't see. You have to put like this. I'll just show you how to do it. Let me just get this. You have to do like this on your painting, then like this, and then like this actually, but this is too short. I'll just extend it later. So now we need to blend it. I'll just blend it with the white a bit, and then I can blend it with the other one. What's the other one? The paper stump. So now we have a horizontal white. Oh, this one's kind of slanting. Let's just try to avoid that. Try to avoid slanting stuff on your water because it makes it less realistic. It's really hard to blend, but you'll get it. I'm not even pressing that much though, it's not that hard. You just have to mix everything and make sure there's no white. Just like this. And a bit in there. And try to avoid going into the thing because it's not very realistic, but it can be on those beaches. The water goes over the land and then after that comes back. So you can do like that if you want a beach society. So we need to keep the white, some white here, make it look lighter. And yeah, there's our water. Our water may not look that clean. So if you don't think it's clean, you can just blend it some more. It's your wish. I'll just blend it some more for your guys' sake. And making it look realistic. Realism actually isn't always the best because it's just a painting. Nobody can imitate nature. Apart from God. I don't think God can become a tree. I don't think he can. Okay. Now you have to mix it. Oh, there seems to be a dot here. No problem because we can just scratch it if you do it like this. As you can see, all the blue is going away. And we can mix it with the white. And we can push off the blue to the blue side to make it like more... I don't know. You can just push the blue to the blue side. And here seems to be something else. Yes. There is our not so real water. But it's nice. I think it's good. So now we're going to have to do the background trees. The background trees will be needing grey-green, which is this. This is green-grey actually, not grey-green. It doesn't matter though. And we also need grey. This is grey. If you don't know what grey is. Oh. Yes, perfect. Now we have to draw the maximum of 2 fingers. It normally works for adults because they have longer fingers than children. You just need to draw the base of that. This is, I'm going for a valley right now. That's why it's like so bumpy. I'm going for like, you know those like Highlander places, right? Like those places, like in England or something. I'm going for those types of places. Oh yes. You can actually make the horizon a little bit bumpy. And you can make a Highlander place. It's beautiful. And also you can make mistakes into a good thing. So like if you, I did the bumpy thing by mistake, but then I covered it by making Highlanders. I love Highlanders. So you're gonna have to do a line technique. It's really easy. You just have to scribble like this and go shorter. There you go. And also, never leave a tree behind. So if there's a gap, you're going to have to cover it. And if the shape doesn't come properly, you can just do that. Oh, shape not there. Yes. There we go. There we go. Oh. There. That one's slanting. Well, that's the beauty of nature, everyone. There. Now this one, you have to do this one too. You can also make a really big point like that. It's really fine. It's not that really fine. If you want a Highlander place, just do a bumpy horizon. That's all. Just like me. Just make a point here. This tree is really big and I can see some slanting lines. You don't need to have slanting lines. Make some here. This is the shade of this tree. And then we're going to have to do that tree, which is a small tree, which will have the shade of this tree. There. 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 Oh God, you're missing. Yes, good. This one actually you can see the branch over there. So that's a bit good. There. So we need to cover the bottom parts up because we don't need to have some gaps or anything. There. Keeps one more tree here. There. There we go. And we also need another tree here because there's a huge gap over there. There we go. So now we have our trees. They look beautiful. My babies! There we go. And here there's actually a miscoloring. So let me just do this, do that. There we go. Wait, yes. I'm too picky for trees. So now we keep the grey green here, or green grey, and we take the grey. And we just do it like this. We pull it the up form. And then don't worry guys, because we're going to blend it. And we actually need holes on the trees to make them look really beautiful. So try not to cover the holes. And never go on the top guys. That's a super rule. Do not cross. I don't know. You're not supposed to cross that rule. It's a rule to make it beautiful and realistic. I'm just doing it a bit faster here. There we go. So now there's that paper stamp of yours, which is this one. Don't use the blue side. Use the other side, which is for the grass and all that. So you just have to blend it like this. And you can also do some texture changing like this and that. Texture changing isn't working out very good though. So just do it like this. Just like that. Supposed to do it like this. So the texture doesn't get spoiled. Put some points here. Yes, there you go. And the color is not there. You can just color the points with the remaining color. And then put this one too. It's not that good, so just do that. This one too. This one's a little bit hard to blend. Oh yes, we can see the dark points. It's lovely. I love it. There's something over here. Join the trees. Make this one have a point. There we go. Yes. Next we need this one. This one is really skinny. We need to change it. This one is way too skinny. There we go. So now that tree isn't skinny anymore. And we need to do that. That's actually kind of a bush. It's too circly. There we go. There we go. Yes, good. Blend some of the grey. So since the trees are far, you can't see anything behind the trees. And the thing behind the trees is actually trees. So it's green and it's blocking the gaps of the trees. Or either the trees are really big. I'm just going to say the behind trees are blocking it. Because you can see this tree, I accidentally do it too short. So what I do is, I say that it's a back tree that is blocking this gap. So then people are like, ooh, nice. Let's not put too much details onto the trees. Because since they're really far. Wait, I just jinxed myself. Oh yes. Free impasto without a hairdryer. Okay, now we have to do the grass. So we have finished our background trees. Now we need to finish our mid-ground tree. Mid-ground grass, not trees. There are no trees in this grass. There actually is, but those are. I'm not going to spoil it. So we're going to have Persian blue. It's actually Prussian blue. Prussia was actually old. What was Prussia again? I don't remember. I'll just teach you guys in Blood and Iron or something. Now we need, which color do we want? Oh yeah, we need yellow. This is, which yellow is this? The normal yellow. Because I can see Amarillo. There's no limon, Amarillo or anything. So now, we're going to take Prussian blue. Then we need to do it like this. And it needs to look exactly like grass. This is the maximum height. And try to keep it random because if grass is all in a symmetry, it looks really unrealistic. It's like a kid's drawing or something. There. This is what you call random grass. You can just do it like that. And you can just fill this up because this is the dark side. Join the dark side. Look. Okay. This is the dark side and no light can come here. And same for this one also. The light is over there, not over here. And here's some dark side too. I'll just make it unabrupt. There we go. So now we need to make some more grass. This time we're going to make it lighter and more shorter. Because the grass is far away from you. Because we don't need that much Persian blue. Because it's too blue. It makes the white into green. But we don't always need the the yellow. It makes the yellow into green. Now we need to do the smallest grass ever. Here's our small grass. And also never do it from up to down because that ruins the grass's texture. There we go. Now do it small grass. And there we go. We have our grass texture and our mixture. We don't need to keep that back. But we're going to have the yellow and we have to start from the top. And since this is really far, you're supposed to just do it like this. Because you can't really see the texture. You can just look into an Icelandic field or something, Icelandian field, I don't know. And then you can see grasses without texture from afar away. And then they don't have texture and you can't see the texture, so this is how it is. How many times did I say texture in this lesson? A small grass over here because you can't see this one, so it's reasonable not to make big grasses. And this is where the blending goes on. We're just gonna have some more Persian blue because there's no mixture here. There we go. Yes, perfect. There. Now let's bring it back and bring it up again. It's like multiplying and dividing in decimals. Too bad I'm not a math channel. I'm a gameplay and painting video channel. There we go. Just don't try to make it a symmetry, because if it's all in a symmetry, it'll resemble a shape, which is not what you want. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we need to do like this, and then here it's just gonna be scribbling. There we go. Now let's make some more. This is like a field or something. It's really yellow, but it's working out really good. Need to twist the grass and then do it like that, because if the grass is only in one side, it look like the wind is blowing it that side. Actually, that's also a good idea. This is just teaching a separate painting from this is just teaching you how to make paintings like this. I just really like that Icelandic valley stuff, like country stuff, like highlands. I love highlands so much. They're full of nice accents. I love accents. They can see how your personality is. Now we're going to have big grasses. And I'm going to show you a bigger grass actually. This is going to be the foreground grass. But I just have to complete the background grass, the other one on the other island. On the other Iceland, not on the other Ireland. There's only one Ireland, guys. But there's multiple Icelands. Now here you can just pull it up, because you can't even resemble a shape through this, because the other thing is already covered by yellow. And then you're gonna have to do this, extend the grass a bit. There we go. Let's just blend it like this. We're gonna have to cover everything, guys. We're gonna have to cover everything. And by the way, the grass doesn't need any blending, because it does it for itself. We just need to like cover off the gaps. So these are white gaps. We need to cover them with this thing, and then those white gaps will go. We have to do it like this, and it also gives an extra texture to that. And textures are the key for everything actually. We just have to be patient. Patience is also another thing that's really big in painting. Because if you don't have patience, you'd be scribbling this like that. And that's gonna make the texture go bad. That's gonna make the painting go bad. That's gonna make everything go bad. So we're going to have to make it like this. Patience, everyone, patience. And if you don't want to listen to this part, because all it is me blending this, you can just fast forward the video. For the people who are patient, just stay here. That'd be nice. I'll appreciate it. Even though it gives me absolutely nothing, it gives you a clearer picture of this. There we go. There we go. Yes, lovely. And here is some gap. So you just need to cover up that and this gaps, because they can't really see that texture, even though if I scribble it like that. And also you can pull the green thing up to make some more green things, but only on the green side, because if you use the sky part of the paper stump, the paper stump will actually make it blue, because there's already some blue on the other side. There we go. So yeah, that's our thing. That's our grass. that is some gradients. This is white. This is like this. White, lighter gray, light gray, gray, darker gray, dark gray, super dark gray, machine dark gray, dead dark gray, and black. Lovely. Actually, this is actually carbon. So now we have to do the other side of the grass with the Prussian blue. We're going to have to do the same thing. Actually, here it should be really dark. First, you're going to have to do this and then not make an abrupt ending because that side is the light side. And you can see the sun will come over here and it's going to skim this. Okay. So we're going to have to do this. And as you go up, we need to do it less. So now we have to do like this also. Yes. To fill it all the way. And you can see it resembles like this. So you just need to keep it like this, like this, like this, like this, like that. Yes. So that is our first thing. Now our second one should be lighter. This is not light. There we go. That is our second line, which is lighter and smaller. There we go. Yes, beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So then you have to do this. That's good. Now we need to fill this up as well because there's like a nose here. It's like a bird. This is the eye. This is the beak. So we have to keep it like this. I'm smiling. I love smiles. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. I'm going to do it really lightly. Really, really lightly. Forgot about the lightness. Yes, there you go. This is even smaller. And on the top we need to do like dots with flames or something. I'll show you how it is. You can't even see that. There we go. Really random, guys. But we're going to have to do this one in a bit of a symmetry. Because you see in this one there's like random dots here. Which I don't like that much. There we go. Yes, lovely. Now this, let's just do some more flaming dots. Then this one doesn't have any texture. This one, we'll just leave that one like that. Let's cover this up. Ta-da! We covered it up. Now here we don't have any texture. And there's some bushes that is coming on the trees. It's gonna be beautiful, guys. So many bushes. And then after that, there's some of this. The grass and the bushes, everyone. The grass and the bushes. Let's do it like this. Actually, it's the only Prussian blue that matters that much of the texture. Because the yellow is just for the color. Let's do this, guys. Doing this beautifully. Yes. That is our first row. Which is incredibly big. Sorry about that. Then we need this row to be more fatter and bigger and longer. Actually too big. I'm just gonna do it non-symmetry. Oh god, there's some random dots here. Let's try to fix this up. Hopefully you guys understand how to do this painting. It's quite hard also for beginners. My mom's channel has different paintings. You can do that after watching this because this is only for beginners. And you just need to follow my stuff. My mom just doesn't tell the things because she knows that you're advanced person. So if you want to become an advanced person, you're going to have to watch the beginners. Then you can move on to my mom's channel, and then if you memorize all the colors and stuff correctly, you can actually make some paintings for yourself. There we go. Here is too much yellow, so here we're going to put some Prussian blue. There we go. And then we're going to mix it like this. There is our empty gap fixed. Then after that we have to do this. We're almost getting to the end, guys. Bear with me, hang on. If you want only grass painting, this is your style. If you want only bush painting, you can just leave it. But I'm just going to do the grass for the only grass people's sake, because we can just scratch it off for the tree. If you know what I'm saying. You can see my mom's painting and you can see the outcome. Actually, on the left side, the trees are actually dead, because that's a challenge for you guys actually. Find out how to do that tree on the left side from my paintings and try to get a hint. My only hint is dots. That's the best hint I can get. Dots. Lovely dots. Now this one is going to be big. Really, really big. But this one is so big. You guys will see. You guys will see. So you have to do like this. There we go. My finger hurts. Okay. So then there's some parts where it's not fixed and there's white. So you just have to do this. They're going to have to do this, and you can mix it all. Okay, so now we're going to do this part. And actually we're going to put a tree in the middle, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just make it, cover it. We'll just scratch it with the fish thing. Here we need some big stuff. So there we have it. Our thing. So here the tree will appear, and that tree will cover all of this. So if you don't want to waste your time, you can just scratch this off later, or just not do the grass there. I did the grass there for the people who want only grass. So yeah. So guys, I am going to make some corrections actually. So here it's supposed to be like this. I want it like this actually. That's what I want. And here I need to make some more darker with the Prussian blue. And here also I want to make this longer because it's way too short. As you can see, it's like this. So first we're going to correct this with the Prussian blue. We're going to use this to correct the Prussian blue. Oh yes, there we go. So now we have a border of it. And we need to keep some Prussian blue again actually. A bit here. Because of the texture. And then that's all because it's near and far. So then I have to do this. And I have to delete the other border over here. So I need to delete that. Now we have deleted it, I think. Let's just try to delete it like this, that. Oh, doesn't work that good. So now that one, it can't actually go. So let's just ignore that for a second and just move on. Let's do this. You have to do really small ones. Even we don't even have to do this one. So then like this, like that. and make the texture a bit, because if the texture is fully gone, it's not considered as grass I meant. So if you can see some blue, you just need to like delete that also. So here there's some blue, I can see blue. And yeah, there is my correction with that. Now I need to correct this. This is not actually a correction, it's way too light. So I just need to do this, make it really dark, and I need to keep some, what is this? Grass. Grass. It's gonna be really dark. Really dark. Oh yes. So here you can see some yellow. So we have to mix that with the Persian blue, because yellow is not tolerated on the dark side. Let me take this and then do this a bit. Yes, good. Yes. It's like a leaf texture. There, guys. Now I'm just going to do this and push it up like grass. And now it's actually really dark because the Prussian blue, I added it before in its texture, but it was in symmetry. So then this just makes it stronger. And we can see some blue here. So we just, oh god, I'm mixing it with the yellow. Yes, that was good. Okay. So there we have our dark side. But now we need to do this. This, we need to scratch the water off like this, and take off the dirt. Take this. Oh, it's really hard to scratch stuff. Do it upside down because it's scratching the other stuff. There we go. Really hard to scratch. That's the best we can do, guys. Let's just blend this because it got messed up. Just do everything here. Blend it. Yes. Now we are going to do the foreground grass. We will be needing Prussian blue, which is already here. We do not need lemon yellow. Actually, it's lemon yellow. We will need Van Dyke brown, which is this brown, Van Dyke brown. Brun Van Dyck. I don't know which language is that. And this we will need sap green. This sap green is actually from Camel Oil Pastel Supreme because Sakura didn't give the sap green. So then we'll also need yellow ochre. Yellow ochre is actually a little bit optional, and there's also another optional color if you want, just for details. This is yellow ochre. It's a beautiful color. And the optional color is pale orange. It's actually skin color or peach, but in Sakura, I try to find pale orange. So first thing we will be needing is brown. The brown will actually be like this. It is the shortest thing ever. The brown is the shortest thing. So try not to have abrupt endings because this is grass after all. And it's best to leave some gaps and not cover anything that much. Because if you cover everything, then the other colors won't be able to merge in your color. There we go. You have to flick it sometimes. Flicking it makes it kind of work. I'm just flicking it. As you can see, once you flick it, you lose pressure and then it comes like that. And there's some here too. Let's not put it too long because this is the lowest text. This is the lowest part. Point this out. Point that out. There. This. That. This. There. And there's some yellow here. Just gonna scrub that off. Yes, good. So now we have our brown layer. Now we need to have the Persian blue layer. I put this in order. This is brown. This is Persian blue. This is the wrong way around actually. This first in the first side, because technically the left side is where we start from. Okay, let's start this. As you can see, the colors are becoming dull. So I suggest you to leave space instead of just making the water everything, and leave space in the correct places, because it should be in the there's a half. Okay, the half of the thing is here. It should be a bit more than the half, which is exactly here, and this is where that is. There. So we're going to have to do this, and there should be a bit more brown. I'll just do that after the blue. This is actually really fun painting, because painting is not for perfection, it's for fun. There we go. And we need a brown. Brown is going to go in the middle. There should be absolutely no white. The other colors are only sap green, which is the main event, and yellow ochre is just for extra filling if you didn't fill it properly. But we're going to fill a lot, because yellow ochre is going to only fill a bit. And here the color is pretty dull, so let's just extend it, this one, and then we're going to have, let's just pull this down a bit and then pull it up. There we go. So there we have our thing. Now we'll just use sap green to make the main event, and we have to delete all the blue. Yellow ochre will also help on deleting the blue actually. Let's just make grass. We have to do from the bottom to the top actually. That's the true thing to do, because if there's like an abrupt cut between the sap green part and the this part, is going to look very weird. So you have to do it from the bottom, all the way from the bottom. I'm twisting it, guys, real bad. I'm twisting it real good. Oh yes, that's way too long. So you're actually supposed to put not that long grass. Just try to avoid long grass. Long grass is fine actually, but if it's too long, it'll look really unrealistic. You probably forgot that this was an impasto painting. So did I. I thought this was a normal painting. So there we have our thing. Let's just make something points. So guys, we have finished the main part, but we need to remove the white, and actually the paper stump has come to help yellow ochre. So yellow ochre is actually going after paper stump, because yellow ochre is scared to kill all the monsters. The white fungus. Actually do it in shape. There we go. There we go. I just have to do this all along. This is easy for you guys to do. If you guys are understanding, you can do this very easily, this painting. But it's going to take at least an hour or so. For me, I think it takes like half an hour or something. But still, this painting is very complicated even for me. Let's do this. More white extermination. Let's delete the white. Killing every white ever. So is there more white? Yep, there's some more white here. You have to kill all the white guys. There should be no white. Kill the white. Okay, so guys, this is actually tire, and we forgot about yellow ochre, so we're going to use yellow ochre. And actually, you should not put it this side. You should actually put it this side, the yellow ochre, the opposite side of where it is, to make it look really realistic. As you can see, it looks beautiful. It's destroying every single white, and it's like adding an extra layer of grass. It's lovely. And if it was on this side, there the pale yellow will have no job. It doesn't have a job of enlightening the things. So that's why we have pale yellow. There we go. And we should never make it look like this is extra grass. This is only a thing like that. There we go. There. And make it straight here. So then we have done yellow ochre job. Now let's blend with yellow ochre a bit. And my hands are really powdery. I'll just clean them. Okay. So now we'll be needing pale yellow. Pale yellow is going to enlighten the grass. But we don't need too many or else it'll look like fungus. So there we go. Pale yellow, you need to put it really lightly. There. There shouldn't be too much. So we need like this. Some grass texture also. And don't put it too dark, because if you put it really dark, it looks like fungus. I realized that mistake a bit while ago. Maybe last week or so, I realized that mistake. That if you put it really dark, it looks like fungus. I have few examples of that. Some samples of my paintings that I'm actually going to sell in my school. So if you're someone in my school and watching this, cheers to you, mate. It's only like, I don't decide the price yet. Okay, so this is done. Kind of looks like fungus, but it's fine. It looks nice. Everything looks nice. And fungus is one of the most beautiful things. What about mushrooms? That's fungus. So we will be needing yellow ochre. We need Van Dyke brown. We need this. For the bush, the tree, whatever, we will be needing sap green. I'm not doing it in order actually. Sap green, Van Dyke brown, Prussian blue, yellow ochre. We do not need pale orange. We do need this. Do we need it? Yeah, for white places. If there's a big gap of white, we're gonna use that. So is this all we need? No. We need yellow. This yellow. And we also need light green. These are all the colors. Now let me just put them in order. This time I'm gonna do it the right way. So first Van Dyke brown. Second is Prussian blue. Third is sap green, which can go anywhere except for the light parts. And we need yellow ochre. Then we need, safe catch. I love your pillow. And then after that we will be needing yellow. So first we are going to scratch off the border and the inside. So let's just remove that and make a circle, a spear, whatever. There. Now let's just scratch it really hardly and it all comes out. You can also use the other scratchers as well. Well, too bad this is the... So then, why we're scratching this is actually because if we're adding layers onto unscratch layers, which is already a layer. We scratch the layer so it's no more a layer. But a layer that's unscratched is called a layer. And if another layer collides with that layer will not let the other layer stick on the layer. Okay. So much time layer. Maybe I did it intentionally. So now we have to grab our beautiful Van Dyke Brown. Van Dyke Brown, come here. Okay. There's our background with Van Dyke Brown. And here is the dark border. Try not to make it abrupt because it's really hard to knot. So you will be needing to do like a leafish texture. Okay. So we need some more. And you can actually go out without a symmetry because this just leaves everyone. Everyone wants to be random in life. See, like this, that's how random you have to be. But you shouldn't go that crazy in the ending because that's the most randomest part. Where you can go outside with the yellow. There we go. And it's like a beard. So we just pull it out like this because we don't want the tree to have an extra beard. It actually looks like a really nice beard. Okay, so now I can make someone with a beard. Okay, we have made this. Now we need to just make some more. And make it really, really random. Like that. And all of them should face downwards because of gravity. Gravity is located in the Earth's core. Yes. Okay. I think we have hit the limit. I don't think so, actually. Last round. Make it more random. There we go. Everyone don't press that hard. Just try to not press hard. But you can press hard, which is what I was doing now. But it's going to waste the color. Okay. Okay. So the strokes should be really random. Like anything like this, like that. Just try not to go really crazy. And save some yellow there. It's going to look really beautiful. And don't make it up or down actually. You're supposed to make it really, really random. So there, we have hit the border. Now we will be needing Prussian blue. Prussian blue must be in middle of the brown a bit. And Prussian blue must also be friends with brown. Random strokes, lovely. I'm spazzing out, having a fits, better not. Okay, let's do this. It's really hard to do this, guys. It's worth it though. The bush is actually a really hard part. So, good luck for you guys. Because I'm having a hard time right now. Oi. That I'm having a fun and hard time, but most of a hard time because, good gosh, this hurts my hand a lot. You need to have a leaf texture. This is the leaf texture, like this, 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 and like that. Okay. Oh, that was a bit garbage. There we go. Now the blue can travel much more than the brown. Not really much more, just 1 more inch. And it looks like red a bit actually, if you look from afar. We're just going to fix that. And I'm going to put some here. So don't forget about the light and dark side. This is the border, by the way. So let's just keep some more because there's a long way to go, guys. Really long way. There. Let me just make the border with the lightest color. We'll just make the border like this. Then after that, we're going to have sap green. Sap green must have, must cover some blue, and it must cover a bit of brown, because we don't want some brown and blue in here. They are just for mixing. So try not to overload the sap green, because we also need some shade and some different colors to make it really random. There we go. There. Then here too. I'm spazzing out. Please not spaz out. There we go. Looks a bit more brown, but that's the beauty of it. Just mix it like this. Do it like that. There. Over here. And that's about enough to cover the brown actually here too, because it's touching the yellow. Yellow and brown are not best friends. They hate each other so much. So you better keep them away because they start before they start a fight. There we go. My hand hurts. So guys, I took a break because my hands were paining. Now let's continue on our painting. This is not a really long break for you guys because I cut the video. It's fine for you guys. Nothing's going to happen. So you have to just make it a leaf texture over here. Just don't make it look a little bit too dirty, else it will not look like a tree at all. Oh yeah, I love random stuff. And there, we're going to do that part later. You just need to do this part because it's way too empty. Look at this. And we need to actually save some yellow over here. Let's just keep some of this over here because it looks really boxy. It really does look boxy. But I think I rectified it. Yep, I rectified it. So here we need some more to make it look less boxy. There we go, guys. There we go. Since there's a curve here, it doesn't look that boxy. So problem rectified, guys. Problem rectified. You can see some blue here. People do not like seeing blue. Going to do some more. And this is the dark side. So it has to be like a crescent moon. So we have to do like this. Cover it up a bit. So random. So hard to do. Oh yeah, we're getting the shape. I love it when we get the shape. It's really satisfying. So here is where the sun is coming from, and here is the back part. You may be tempted to put black, but that's not the correct one. Even for shadows in painting, you put blue instead of black and mix it with something else to get a more professional black. Make it leaves, everyone. No grass, leaves. Put some dots is better. I'm doing it too hard. So here you can see some dots. So that's when you're going in the right track. There. That's enough for sap green because as you can see there's way too much. But that's the good part about it. We're going to have to keep some more here because there we go. Some more here. It's left out this part. Oh god, I left this part too out. So this is sufficient for light green, yellow ochre, which is this one here, and super yellow, lemon yellow. So first we will be needing to do the main action. Then after that we're going to fill the gaps with yellow ochre. So make a tree shape, and you should actually go into the other one a bit because if it has like an abrupt ending, it's gonna look really bad. This is really hard, guys. Good luck doing this. Takes a lot of strength. You can ask an adult for help if you want. But this takes a lot of strength. I'm telling you that. This takes energy. Lots of energy. Now I know why I'm getting the hand pain. Need some randomness here. I'm here. Whew. This is hard. Really hard. Really, really hard. There. So we're going to take yellow here. Okay. Going to add it like this. Really brutal to do this. We need to make it outside also. Try not to get that messy. Not messier than me. Get some more here. It's left alone. Turning out good, guys. I knew doing the tree was worth. Need some over here. Maintaining the shape. Put some over here. It's beautiful. And try not to trespass the dark side. I trespassed the dark side. So I better keep this instead. Scribble it a bit. Need some here too. Oh yes, Sabri is actually the key. Just try not to put too much, or else your whole tree will be ruined. But this is good. There. Okay. I think it's done, guys. Our bush is almost done actually. We can see some blue here. I'll just add something to remove the blue. Let's just do our final touches. Oh yeah, I forgot about yellow ochre. We're going to have to do it like this. Like this. It's going to cover the gaps. There we go, guys. There we go. Add some here, add some here, add some there. This is what I mean by mad. My hand hurts. So yeah. We got it with the yellow ochre. Our bush needs some branches now. How are we going to branches, you say? How are we going to do the branches, you say? They're just going to do with this. Not the branches, the trunks, the tree trunks. Going to start from here and it there. You have to do it really, really hardly though. And put some over here. Some really big branches this one has. And some details. You just leave some lines there because of the wood texture. You all know those cartoony wood textures, right? It actually also applies in real life. If you ever seen wood before. That's how it looks, guys. There we go. Actually, we'll just do an outline of it or something. It actually looks cool from here. So there we go. Looks like snakes. I'll just straighten up like that. And this. So now we're going to do the tree trunks. We do not need this. We do not need this. We do not need these. Just gonna keep it for you guys. We do not need this, which is supposed to be here. So we're going to need Van Dyke Brown. Van Dyke Brown is for the tree trunks, if you didn't know. So let's just do it like this. A really thick one, that one. This one here. Keep it like that. There we go. You can just do it in one stroke, which is better. It's way better. There we go. Lovely. And we'll be also needing to keep white on one side. We actually don't need to keep it on everyone, but we just need to keep it on few. So we'll be taking industrial white or only white. Medium white, I think. I'll just take this white. My mom gave it to me. There we go. Just don't put it too hard like that one. Make it a woodish texture. What I'm saying that is. I'm gonna make this one as well. And that seems legit. So this one actually has way too much white. So we just do that. And then put this one like this. There we go. Beautiful. And we will actually do this on behalf of my painting, not yours, because maybe you didn't make this mistake. So there we go. Yeah. And we also going to need the other side of the trees, which I mentioned is dead trees. Dead trees are trees without leaves, if you didn't know. So I'll be needing to make it thick there and thin here. Flick it, thick there, thin here. And last one, thick there, thin here. Okay, just going through it. Oh god, I messed it up. I'll just make another one here. We're going to do this tree. Just going to do like this. And we just need, okay, one more branch. Like this. There we go, guys. We have made 2 dead trees. That sounds sad. Dead trees are actually not that bad. It's gone down. So now, guys, we're actually done with this expressionist pastels. I know it's really amazing. We're almost done with our painting. I'm so excited. So now we have to draw on the superior part with the impasto. We need some cheap pastels. The cheap pastels you will be needing is grey green, sap green, yellow green, which is light yellow green, I think. I didn't know, it's chopped off. Oh, it is yellow green, okay. And we will be needing yellow ochre, deep yellow, medium yellow, and lemon yellow. You can just pause it. I'm repeating right now, you don't need to pause it. Grey, green, sap, green, yellow, green, yellow ochre, deep yellow, and medium yellow. And lemon yellow. I forgot about lemon yellow. So these are the colors we'll be needing. And we'll be needing a hairdryer, if you didn't notice already. It's a hairdryer, everyone. You see what it can do? Oh, it's not plugged. Too bad. And the switch isn't on. So the hairdryer will blow the wax in this thing. You know how a candle works, right? Because of the heat, the candle melts. So we're using the physics to blow this and it melts, and we can make it stack up on each other to use physics for painting. It's really awesome, guys, trust me. So another important thing is, the first time you are trying to melt the wax, you have to put for 10 seconds, and the other attempts or tryouts, you have to put for 5 seconds. Because in the first attempt it won't melt properly. So yeah, actually I'm going to put some music. So enjoy the music because the hairdryer sound is going to annoy all of you guys. So guys, this is the final outcome of my painting. It's really good in my opinion. You guys can do a better painting than this. I hope all of you guys can try out, and you guys can make your own techniques and you can make a better painting than this. But for now, you guys just need to try out this thing, and if it doesn't come, you just need to practice more and more and you will get this painting. And you can add some extra details and stuff once you're done with the painting. So yeah, I hope all of you have a very wonderful day, and I hope you try this out. So yeah, have a good day.